The next one is the movie flopped because of them goddamn turtlenecks. Why in the hell did you have that goddamn 11-year-old boy? What's his name? Y'all trying to force him to be the new Will Smith, but he ain't the Will Smith. He is not Will Smithy. But y'all gonna force it. Y'all gonna make it, huh? But I digress. Y'all didn't learn when y'all did that old Independence Day 3 and that shit fucking flopped.
But straight up bandits everywhere I look. Used to be a straight A student. Now he's a crook, robbing people just to smoke and shoot up. Used to have a crew cut, now he's a poop butt. Dropped out of school and he joins the neighborhood gang. Hanging on the street selling cane.
Before we started, please remember to thumbs up and share this video because it is so important to my success here on YouTube. Now, let's get into it. So I was very confused about why the movie Shaft for 2019 didn't do well. I was like, everybody that I talked to said that the movie was great, but the box office said something why the movie didn't do well at the box office. I said, well, let me come up with my reasons or my top reasons as to why I think the movie didn't do well. Okay. The first one is because there were some old ass men. Is it me or did y'all see, what's his name? What the fuck? Samuel Jackson. I said, that motherfucker belly is sticking out further than his ass. He is a whole pooty dooped. Poopty dooped. What is it that these ladies be having when they have big old bellies and a big old ass to match? Booty and then Richard Roundtree. It was like you can't expect for me to believe that this, old ass man, 80-something years old around here doing karate chops. Because according to the movie, Samuel Jackson's character was supposed to be 60 in the movie. So if he's 60 in the movie, his pappy got to be goddamn 80. And you want me to believe that he down here fighting these young ass men, higher chopping them in the head and doing rolls on the floor? Canceled. Click, hang that one up. You need more people because we don't believe you. So you had Richard Roundtree, the grandpappy, Samuel Jackson, the pappy, and the son, what's his name? Hold on, guys. Give me a timeout, y'all. Give me a timeout. You had hold on. So the little boy or the young dude name is Jessie Usher, JJ, okay? He had on a turtleneck. I mean, somebody to stand up and say, I can't wear this turtleneck. I'm under 20 or I'm under 30. I can't wear this goddamn turtle. It's very rare when you see people with turtle. When I see somebody with a turtleneck on, I'm thinking I'm suspicious. Okay. Next one. And I'm going to be quite serious. The low-key misogyny and homophobia. A lot of people don't want to touch that. I'm just going to be honest. A lot of people don't want to touch because it's politically incorrect. And that movie pushed the envelope and they tried it. And I believe they did that because the original Shaft was in a time where you could say these things and it would not matter. Right now we're living in a hypersensitive, it's always my, refrigerator signifying, but anyway, or my ice maker signifying, but we live in a hypersensitive world now that you can't say shit without somebody standing up and complaining about it and trying to be counted. I mean, that's what it is. Y'all know I'm a part of the community. I didn't take offense to it, but there were a lot of, let's say a lot of lines in there that I felt like, I hope it ain't no gay people in here because them motherfuckers going strike. Y'all trying to force the young man Usher down our throat. Y'all want him to be the next Will Smith so bad. It didn't work when y'all did Independence Day 3. That shit flopped. And it's not going to work in Shaft. The nicest way for me to say it is in the movie, although it was labeled misogynistic, I'm going to be honest with you. When Samuel Jackson said that women love manly men, they do. We do. We love manly men. Now, I'm married to a whole wife, but the fact of the matter is, you know, a lot of the actors that are coming out now are, you just don't, they're very sexually ambiguous. So, in order for the young women to come out and support, you need to do better with the guy that you picked to be the new Will Smith. I'm sorry, Usher, I don't know you. You're a nice person. I'm sure you got a zebra back there in your backyard and you feeding him, curds and organic hay every goddamn day. But he's not it. You need a more masculine guy, because it was a part in the movie where, the young man Usher, JJ, John Shaft Jr., he been liking this girl forever since he was a child. The little girl wasn't even checking for him until he pulled out the gun and had to pop one in somebody's ass. Then she started getting all, like, oh, yes. That bitch was salivating in her underwear. Next thing I'm going to say is that it lacked the proper promotion. Okay. It was so funny because I seen this older woman. Oh, I mean, she had her cane and everything. She had on her best wig. She had on her good pearls. She had on her good naturalizer sandals and her, pedal pushers. I mean, and her good cane. She was looking beautiful. She had her good blonde wig on. You hear me? She smelled like a bed of roses. And she was there to see her Richard Roundtree. The problem is that y'all catered to the wrong audience. Where was the promotion? How many people knew that this movie was coming? It felt like it just came out like they just started promoting it like 2 weeks before the movie came out. Okay, that's what it felt like. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Where did this movie come from? Us old ladies. Number one, a lot of old people don't follow social media. I don't know. Maybe y'all should put that shit in the newspaper for the old people to look at it, in the classified section. I don't fucking know. So the next thing is Netflix then invested $15 million into the movie. You say why? Because in 2 weeks, that motherfucker's going to be released on Netflix. So Netflix don't give a fuck if they meet it, if they is the box office smash or not. You know why? Because they're going to recoup on the back end. I said, that goddamn Netflix is taking over the world. Regina Hall, bitch, you stole my boyfriend in 1989. I remember you, bitch. My boyfriend did not want to be with me because you was a whole put together woman. You was around here making moves and I was still living with my mammy. And I asked my boyfriend. Okay, that motherfucker's in jail now for some crazy old shit. But this is back in the day. I said, why you won't be my boyfriend? He was like, oh, because, you live with your mammy. How we gonna work? I'm confused because I'm like, I live with my mother. Don't everybody that's 19 years old live with their mama that's in college? There with a whole apartment, going to school, driving whole cars. That whole lady had her whole self together. I said, this fucking bitch. And I knew her because I lived on Morton Street and she lived down there. I forget the name of it. It was either Kenya or Kiefer. Okay. He had 2 girlfriends 2 blocks away, but the real girlfriend was her. The fake girlfriend was me. Child, I'm still mad. You stole my boyfriend. It just wasn't relatable to the millennials, I'm going to say. Like, it had like a blaxploitation feel to it, which, like, so did Superfly. That was another movie that I believe did not do well. The reason why, because the main character that they picked was sexually ambiguous. And when you want us to think of a person as a, as like a sexy, charismatic type person, you got to pick somebody that we know got dick and balls in between their legs. If, that's your judge. I mean, I can speak on, sexy bull dagger too. That little sexy bull dagger that was on the Shy police lady, she was old sexy bull dagger, but you can't be having these men and we don't even know if they like vagina or men. And these young girls, to get them in, you got to have somebody that's attractive. They're attractive, but we don't know what they want. So that's y'all. And I know you're like, Nay, why does it matter? It matters because these motherfuckers want to fill the seats up in the theaters. That shit was empty. The only masculine energy in that movie that I felt that was strong enough was Samuel Jackson and Richard Roundtree. And them young girls ain't looking at that motherfucker. Also, let me say this. I don't think the young people could relate to the movie at all because it was just black exploitation. You can't get these millennials to be on board with black exploitation bullshit. They not fucking with that. No, if it ain't righteous, you can't fuck with it. And they not fucking with it. The movie opens up with Regina, bitch, you stole my boyfriend Hall, and Samuel Jackson are in a car. It looked so strange to me and unbelievable because I was like, how in the fuck are they getting Samuel Jackson to look so young? I don't know. Maybe they put them turtlenecks on so they can hide, you know how we be having this at the bar. I don't know. But they had him to look young. I don't know if they put a whole new face on his ass. I don't know. But anyway, happen is when they having that little conversation talking about what the case is and what's going on and how JJ's going to need his pappy's help. Pappy realized that he got old Nick on the top of his head right here from when, Manny and his mini men bopped him in the head. The son said, oh, Manny did this. Manny? Not down there to the Taj Mahal, Manny. Oh, no, not my son. Child, they go over there, they kick ass, right? And these are the parts that I believe that the millennials were just not grabbing because they're like, come on, Joe. Don't nobody do things like this. And he like 62 years old. Come on. I think they just wasn't buying what they were selling, right? This young lady named Benny who was in charge of a supermarket where the person that was being investigated by the FBI and the young lady Benny that I'm talking about, they had exchanged some money along the way. And we noticed because young John Shaft is a data analyst and he broke into the shit, child. I loved it. I fucking loved it. Maybe because I was born in 1971. I don't know. If you born past 19, I don't know, 90, I don't know. They just not here for it, okay? Please do not forget to thumbs up this video and share because it is so important to my success here down to the YouTube. Now, remember this. The same people you meet on the way up will always be the same people you meet on the way down. Naysayers, my patron loves. Have a good one. Deuce.